Hey, you guys. All right, it's Saturday. It is March the 2nd. All right. The moon should be in Sag by now. Yeah, moon in Sag. All right, we're at the last quarter moon energy at this time. Let me go in and see what hour I'm at. Interesting. I'm at the hour of Saturn on Saturn's day. Okay. And all of the energy today is below. It's giving me like -5s all the way through. The only positive energy I see here is the number 2, and that's going to be with Venus's energy. All right, Venus being in Aquarius, moon in Sag. All right, so the energy there is a sextile. Okay, with who's in Sag right now? Pallas. Pallas is in Sag. All right, it's an intellectual type of asteroid, and Venus is currently in Aquarius. All right, which is an intellectual sign. All right, so there could be positive energies happening there. All right, and then we have, let me read out the energies of today. So we got Mercury in Pisces, that is semi-sextiled over to the North Node in Aries. We've got Mercury in Pisces semi-squared over to Pluto in Aquarius. We have the moon in Sagittarius, all right, trining over to, what is this? Well, technically, no, that wouldn't be, that would have been earlier, where the moon was in Scorpio trining to Neptune in Pisces. That's done already. All right, so we have the moon in Sag, Sesqui quadrant over to the North Node and Chiron today. All right, sextiled over to Pluto in Aquarius, quintiled over to Mars in Aquarius, and then also quintiled to Venus in Aquarius. So that's interesting, because as I'm looking at the energies, it's giving me where Mars's energy is still at a -5. All right, but that could be because Mars is the fire sign. All right, it represents fire energy. All right, whereas the moon is in Sag and Mars is currently in an air sign, so that kind of makes sense. All right, what am I doing? I want to find out. I always forget what Sesqui quadrant means, so I just like to go back and look. I know it's a 135-degree angle, but there we go. What it means exactly. All right, it says this minor aspect occurs when two planets or other astrological points are 135 degrees from each other. This aspect can cause some minor tensions between celestial bodies and may bring up feelings that you're tempted to sweep under the rug. If things don't feel quite right in your relationship, but you can't quite put your finger on it, this is an aspect to look out for. All right, so it's giving me like a slight tension type of deal. All right, whereas if you get up to 150 degrees, that's basically a quincunx, right? Like an inconjunction, where there's discomfort and disharmony, that type of energy. So it's like right before the angle of you being able to actually deal with what you need to deal with. All right, it may feel uncomfortable, but that's just what it is. But again, I'm seeing Mercury at a -7, which is the highest negative here. All right, so very uncomfortable with where it is, and it's because it's detriment in Pisces. All right, and then a positive again for number 2 for Venus's energy. Let me look at something else here. All right, I like to look into today's energy overall when it comes to the physical and mental energies. All right, interesting. So again, more physical work when it comes to Virgo and Pisces, because Mercury, right, is at its detriment. All right, and it's giving mental high number of 7 when it comes to Aries and Libra. So that's where the nodes are. All right, and the energy was just stating that with the North Node in Aries and Chiron in Aries, this is where we're going to be seeing the Sesqui quadrant. All right, with the energy of the moon in Sag. All right, guys, let's see. what comes out for today's energy. All right, so I mean, it's two fire energies, the moon and Sag, and then we have the energy of the North Node in Chiron and Aries, right? Two fire signs. So, slight tension. Just slight. All right. What do I want to start with? I already feel a heavy energy on me. Third quarter moon in Sag. It's the energy of releasing. Completions. All right. I got Neptune with Scorpio in the 12th house. It's the Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius as energy. So a heavy emphasis on the house of the unknown, the house of the subconscious. All right, Scorpio being in the 12th house, two water elements. I believe the same thing came out in my other reading. All right, and I feel because Pisces energy is where the sun is right now, Mercury is there. We got Venus coming in on Monday. We have Saturn and Neptune. The stellium of planets is like an overflow of emotional energies right now. All right, your dreams are heightened at this time. I feel like the energy of your imagination is illuminated, like that type of deal. All right, and Scorpio's energy, it can be very like mysterious, I feel. So even like having interest in like occult things right now. Okay. Again, where do I want to start this reading? I'm telling you, I feel the heavy energy already. What is this? This is the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle deck. Why does my inner peace feel so heavy? Is what I want to know. I believe I read out from the Moonology deck what the third quarter moon in Sagittarius meant, and I believe it had something to do about practicing gratitude, right, and being grateful for obviously the opportunities and the experiences that are being presented by the universe. All right, there's a heavy emphasis on today's energy again with the Sesqui quadrant touching base with where this quarter moon is, or the third quarter moon is, when it comes to North Node in Chiron's energy. North Node of destiny, Chiron of healing. All right. And then there's a sextile with that energy over to Pluto, which is all about transformation. All right. So I see number 38, which is reducing to the number 11. The number 11 all has to do with ascensions and awakenings. All right. Major Arcana represents Libra's energy. So it could have to do with the energy of justice. It has to do with love, relationships, partnerships. All right. It says the collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces are in action. I'm telling you, I feel a heavy emphasis on my energy right now. It says, how can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? All right. So if there's some sort of injustice happening, I feel, what can you do to release that energy? All right. So taking a spiritual bath, taking a walk. Where I am right now, it's raining, so obviously that's not possible, but I feel a heavy emotional energy on me. All right, so number 38. Okay. It says, when you are on a personal growth and spiritual journey, before long, the work starts to work you. When this happens, the only thing left to do is to surrender. You may feel stuck, and often it's because an unseen force is impacting your spiritual and emotional journey. The collective consciousness is one of the biggest influences in our life. It's unseen forces pushing against us every day. They are the shared beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes that operate as a unifying force with society. So often the collective patterns are those of fear, suffering, and anxiety. You've pulled this card because a lot of what you are feeling right now is not yours. That is so true. It has been picked up energetically from those around you, from the planet's collective consciousness. One conscious, loving thought at a time, you can move yourself into a more peaceful state of disengaging with the collective energy. So your assignment today will be patterns from your family's history, your lineage, your DNA, and your ancestors could also be blocking you. Sometimes habits, patterns, thoughts, perspectives, and beliefs are passed down through the generations. It can be difficult to know if your past is affecting your present and therefore shaping your future. When you have no sense of where your patterns or emotions come from, you may be acting from a place of your ancestors' patterns. You may feel like it isn't your pain and you are acting on autopilot. You can balance your emotions by going into meditation or simply asking your higher self for clarity. Hold this card up to your heart and repeat this meditation mantra. I release all the need to control my situation or to push through the create. This is how you know I'm frustrated, because I don't read like this. Okay, hold on. Let me just take a deep breath. Okay, it says, I release all need to control my situation or to push through to create a specific outcome. I surrender to the healing that wants to take place, and I trust the journey. I trust that everything that happens is always for my highest good, and I feel into what I need most. I return to my center by practicing self-love and compassion. All right, so the question to ask yourself is, how can you relinquish control of the situation that feels blocked? Okay, look at the energy of the card. It's very energetic, this energy on this card. You don't even see anything happening around the woman. There's no sunshine. I don't see a moon. I don't see anything but this bright light beaming here. I see root chakra energy. I'm seeing heart chakra within the energy of the eyes with the green color. She's very dark at this moment. All right, so maybe there is some sort of awakening or ascension that needs to happen energetically. I'm seeing in here, it looks like lightning right in this area here. All right, so maybe there's something that needs to be like sparked, like some sort of energetic force, right, needing to be sparked within you, and for you not to hold that energy of others is very important. And that's just what the energy feels like. And I believe I read out in my Oracle of the Radiant Sun how Pisces energy can be taken advantage of because they are very compassionate, they are very caring, they are very loving, and they open up their heart spaces to a collective of people. But when it doesn't belong to you, it can drain your energy. So be careful on the energy that you hold from others. It was very important. And this is what I'm saying. It's where I don't even expect to experience this energy, but it's what I feel. All right. I am not going to cry, but it feels that way. All right. Let's look at the soul's journey. I have balance here. It says I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. All right, so the need for balance right now is significant, obviously. All right, gratitude. It says I am thankful for this life and the opportunity that it presents. All right, so I just mentioned that energy of today's, last quarter moon in Sag is being grateful for the opportunities and the experiences that the universe is bringing towards us. That's giving me heart chakra energy with the green. I just said that. I've seen that on her eyelids. All right, and that's interesting. I say eyelids because this energy here is the indigo color. It's giving me the third eye color. All right, so from heart chakra, third eye, like all about your vision. And then here's the red. All right, so your base chakra. So if you're going through a specific transformation, it says death here. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Okay. And that's what I see happening here with Scorpio in the 12th and Neptune's energy. The 12th house is all about endings. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius is all about an ending. All right. But because it's immutable energy, it may feel a little bit more emotional. All right. Technically, mutable energy is supposed to be a bit more easygoing. That type of energy. Perseverance. Here's the crown chakra with the purple. All right, and I'm seeing the heart chakra in there as well. All right, so I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Perseverance. Okay, let's read out a little bit of the energy from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Right, the sun is in Pisces right now, so it's important when it comes to our emotional state. I feel like our emotional state is what's being illuminated at this time. All right, and being able to balance out the energy of the subconscious and the conscious energies. Wow. All right, so Mercury in Aquarius, originality. This means that you are very different, unique. All right, the way that you present yourself, the ideas that you come up with, how you are, creating specific areas in your life where you can come together and collaborate with different people. All right. It's like you co-creating with the energy of the universe. All right. Originality. And Mercury just came out of Aquarius, right? It was there since February 5th, and it moved in on February 23rd into Pisces. All right, so we experienced that energy for about a good 3 weeks. Here we have Sun in Virgo. So the opposition of where the sun is at this time. Sun in Virgo wants you to focus more so in your health, whereas the sun in Pisces wants you to focus more so on your vision. All right, your vision for the near future. All right, so the 6th house, it can speak about the energies of your mind, your body, and your spirit being in equilibrium. All right, where you are really focused on an everyday routine type of deal. It fell out over gratitude. Again, it says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. All right, so that's interesting because this specific mandala here, it has the light blue, the indigo blue, the purple, and the green all together. So this is literally from heart chakra all the way up. All right, so the focus on health at this time when it comes to your vision is the most significant for you to be able to understand things, crown chakra, and have that direct connection to the universe. All right. I don't know why this reading is so spiritual, but I felt it in the very beginning. All right, because it's holding a specific energy on you that it's not yours. Jupiter in Aquarius with innovation, and then I have the sun in Libra, which is harmony. All right, so interesting that we have the sun in Virgo come out, and then the following house, which is the 7th house. And then here we have 1, 2, 3 air elements already out. All right, where the other one is mutable. All right, it's Earth here with Virgo's energy. All right, so originality, innovation. What's on the bottom here? Mars and Pisces, escape. All right, so I feel it's going to be very important where we need to stay balanced. Mars doesn't move into Pisces until March 22nd. All right, 21st or 22nd. And that can speak a lot about needing to escape from specific energies. I believe this was the energy I was thinking about when I mentioned earlier people trying to take advantage of you. Let me read it out. I mean, it's always good to read it out. All right, escape. It says those people with the Mars-Pisces combination are dedicated to understanding, sympathy, and sacrifice. They use their idealistic energies in a visionary and sensitive ways. A great deal of their powers are thrown into the development of Piscean imagination, which, if they are fortunate to be able to share it with others, becomes a very fulfilling part of life. If Mars Pisceans has the necessary ability to develop their imaginations as an artistic talent, they will have unlimited scope for creativity. People with this planet sign combination also feel a great need to help others in caring ways. This may involve working in positions and situations in which they are on a supportive background role, and often this card indicates working for or within a large institution, usually in one of the caring professions. The Mars and Pisces combination highlights a personality that can be somewhat secretive and could involve a secret love, a plot, or even hidden enemies. When this card is drawn in a reading, it may show that the questioner's desire to please others to the exclusion of personal needs has placed him or her within a complex and uncomfortable relationships or situations. Mars in Pisces is very rarely a fighting aspect, and more often than not, eventually, when all other options fail, leads one to escape from a situation by any means available. All right, so utilizing great energy to extract oneself from a tricky situation, working extremely hard for the benefit of others, and shutting one's eyes to the reality of a situation is what that card represents. All right, so here it says gratitude with the sun in Virgo is basically saying be grateful for the health that you hold right now. All right, and how you're able to decipher the energy in between what's yours and what's not. Okay, here we have harmony with innovation, both air elements, and here we have experiencing death. Death for me, in the major arcana, it is the representation of, let's say, like the Tower card, which is Pluto's energy. It's Mars's energy as well. Mars is currently in Aquarius, and so is Pluto. All right, so here we're experiencing the energy of major transformation, where we need to become balanced and within harmony, okay? When it comes to not just our vision, but the way that we speak, the way that we open up our heart space to others, all right? And we need to utilize this and do this in a very innovative way, something that seems to be very original, okay? All right, that's that. I feel I need an affirmation. I'm just going to go for it. I just read you guys out an affirmation with the energy of the very beginning. Whoa. All right, with the energy of the heart chakra on that card. What was that one? All right, the collective field is impacting you, unseen forces in action. And that's giving me the unseen enemies that are out there, right? So this can be moon energy, all right? Sagittarius's energy, it is where we are meant to explore, we are meant to discover, we are meant to be open to adventure, but it also rules over foreign people, foreign things, foreign foods. All right, so if this is where the moon is right now, and the moon can represent hidden enemies as well, these may be people that you don't even know. You can't even see these people, but if you feel their energy, they're there. All right, these can be entities that are right in front of you and other people you don't even know. That's what I mean. So not holding on to their energy. Okay. Okay. Here we go. True manifestations are powered by service and love. Okay. So if you're working on manifesting something at this time, you are being powered by the service that you do for others. All right. We mentioned how if you have the ability to do something regarding or working for a specific organization or an institution that involves helping others heal, then that's what you do as Virgo's energy, as for work, as being of service to others. All right, so it's very significant that you are meant to be held up with the energy of high energy for yourself in order for you to be able to provide the service for others. All right, so being again in the energy of equilibrium when it comes to your mind, your body, as well as in your spirit. All right. Here it goes. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. All right, so putting your energy into something that you want to see thrive. All right, I feel that's the most important. So that's given me you needing to be very ambitious and focused. All right, Aquarius's energy, it can be very direct. All right, working independently, doing things in originality, All right, but also if you need to collaborate with others, if this is what you present yourself out to do, of being of service to others, is helping other people heal, then that requires for you to be balanced overall. All right, so creative more of what you want to see for yourself. Okay. As soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. That's interesting that came out, because I said that the card that came out for me, this was very dark. All right. Here's the light right here trying to come through. I don't see moon energy here. I don't see sun energy on this card. 3 and 8, again, number 11 is calling for an awakening. All right. Let me see. I'm not sure if 11 is a master number. Let me look it up. Says your soul number represents your inner motivation and drive. It is strongly connected with your hopes, your dreams, and your heart's desires. That's Aquarius's energy, by the way. It's the star card energy. The master number 11 is an important soul number as it represents your unique spiritual journey. All right. The soul number 11 creates great power and strength, but these can be tough to grow into. It's the energy of transformation. All right. Needing to be balanced so that you can accept this transformation is what I'm getting. All right, so as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. And there's the green again with the heart chakra. There's the root. See what I'm saying? Green in the eyes. Here on her lips, she has the red for the root. All right, so being grounded overall. There's a need to be sparked up again and not hold people's energy around you that does not belong to you. Okay? It just seems to be the theme of the reading here with those colors. The green, the indigo, the purple, the red. All right? I'm just seeing it all over. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at here. Indigo green. There's the light blue for the throat chakra. Here's the red. All right, look at this. There's the green. There's the indigo. There's the red. And then the very first card that came out, there's the red. There's the green. Here's all the purple. All right. So red is earth element. It is where we are meant to more so be grounded within our own energy, all right, and the environment around us, the stability around us, that type of energy, all right, being very balanced. I like it. I like the energy overall. I got a man down here. I'll get it later. All right, guys, that's what I got so far with that. Let's pull from the Moonology deck here, the manifestation deck. Down on the bottom, Cancer's energy, new moon in Cancer, relax. All right, as I split the deck, new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Interesting. Look what comes out. Last quarter moon in Scorpio is what came out. Last quarter moon in Scorpio was the last quarter moon that we experienced. This one's in Sag. This one says, reveal what needs to be seen. What's on the bottom of the deck here? New moon in Aries says, go for it. This came out for me the other day as well. Something about Scorpio's energy here. Look how it skips the last quarter moon in Sag. Something's important from now up until we see that last quarter moon in Capricorn as well. Last quarter moon in Scorpio is the last quarter moon we experienced, right? Where something was needing to be revealed, all right? Something needed to be seen with Scorpio's energy. And then we have right now last quarter moon in Sag, which we already spoke about. It spoke about practicing gratitude and leaving the past behind with the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Okay. New moon in Aries. I believe the last quarter moon happens when we're in Aries season, obviously. Let me just see when that's coming up and what date that is. Last quarter moon in Capricorn happens to be on April 1st. The very day that Mercury goes retrograde in Aries. I spoke about the retrogrades that were coming up this year as well. All right. March being a big month for the following retrogrades. Mercury, or the pre-shadow periods at least, like we're going to start feeling those energies right before the planet actually moves into retrograde. So we have Mercury that's going to be moving into Aries, retrograde. All right, so the pre-shadow period, I believe it happens on March 18th, right before the sun heads into Aries. What other days were there? I believe it was Saturn and Neptune's pre-shadow period starting soon. Okay, so Mercury is March 18th. Saturn's pre-retrograde period starts March 23rd. And then Neptune's pre-shadow period starts on Monday, March 11th. Okay. So this is a big month right here for us. And what we're going to be experiencing here in March. All right. And being that Neptune's in Pisces, Saturn is in Pisces. We're in Pisces season with Mercury there at its detriment in Pisces. And then, you know, we have this new moon that's coming up. When is it? On the 10th. All right. On the 10th. Why do I feel like we're so farther into March and today's only the 2nd? That's interesting. I think I mentioned earlier in the reading, Venus moving into Pisces this Monday. It's the following Monday. That's why I'm thinking of that. But anyway, March 3rd, which is tomorrow's energy, we have Jupiter in Taurus semi-squared over to Neptune in Pisces. All right. One being fixed earth and the other being mutable water. All right. Technically, these energies in opposition are confrontation. All right. Earth and water. I don't want to say confrontation, but if we're looking at it that way, the elements, all right, are in opposition to each other. Okay. So Jupiter of expansion, Neptune of imagination. Again, it can feel where if you are meant to grow and expand in a specific way, all right, creatively, there could be slight tension there. We spoke about that earlier with the energies. Okay. And again, the last quarter moon wants you to make adjustments. It wants you to start surrendering and releasing what's not serving you. So something pertaining to the last quarter moon that we just experienced. All right. Back, when was that? Last quarter moon in Scorpio was on February 2nd. All right. So here we are on the 2nd, and just a month ago, February 2nd, we experienced the last quarter moon in Scorpio. All right. And then something about pertaining to the next last quarter moon coming up in Capricorn on April 1st. All right. So it being a new month, the beginning of a new cycle and a different energy. Something about that. But here we are. All right. New moon in Aries. This day specifically is an eclipse. a solar eclipse. All right, new beginning in Aries, the very first sign. So when we think of Aries energy, it's the first house. It is a new you, the way that you present yourself out. All right. And within Aries season, when we experience that last quarter moon in Capricorn, then we'll start experiencing, as we have left the past behind, all right, the last quarter moon in Aquarius would be the following energy, which I don't know what that means. I can look it up just so that we know what we're expecting to come up. All right, what's that last quarter moon in Aquarius all about? Look at that, reflecting on your priorities, it says. Okay. Priorities meaning, what's your responsibility here? When I see Capricorn's energy, I think of needing to be disciplined, needing to learn structure, needing to know what your responsibilities are. Okay. I don't know why that's very significant, but it is. So I see Capricorn, Aries energy here, cardinal, and us coming out of fixed energy. Right now, being immutable with all the energy that's happening right now, it can be where, again, adjustments are taking place. Things are ending. Completions are happening, right? Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. All right. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. And again, pertaining to the colors that I keep seeing heavy in the reading here, balance is being called for. The heart chakra, you need to be having gratitude and being thankful, all right, for the opportunities that are being presented. And then as you are being illuminated all in the crown chakra here, up in the higher areas here, I'm seeing that manifestations are happening due to what you are visualizing for your near future. Okay? It's interesting. Sorry guys, I just gotta get a good stretch in. I feel a little tense. I want to pull from the angel guides here on what should be a great focus for these energies with the last quarter moon in Scorpio, the last quarter moon in Capricorn, and as well as this new moon in Aries. All right, the solar eclipse happens on April 8th. So it will take place a week after this last quarter moon in Capricorn that's going to be happening on the 1st of April. Something, it's telling a story here about something. All right, and again, the way it came out was true manifestations are powered by service and love. All right, so being of service to others, the sun in Virgo. All right, and opening up your heart space, heart chakra. Directing your focus onto what's thriving creates more of what you want. All right, and as soon as I choose to see the light in the dark corners, I redirect my power towards what I want. So this is speaking about you needing to accept transformation. Dark corners means the energy of death, the ending of something and the new beginning to something else. Okay, that's what I'm getting from it so far. Let's look at the last quarter moon in Scorpio here with revealing what needs to be seen. That's interesting because I got Scorpio in the 12th house. All right, the house of the unknown, the unseen. This is unseen forces. And that spoke about that in the very first card here. All right, being around energy that isn't yours, holding energy that isn't yours, emotional energy that isn't yours. Scorpio's energy, it's a water element. Scorpio speaks about needing to face your fears, all right, and tuning into those deep emotional feelings and accepting the transformation that needs to happen. All right, sacred plan. All right, I'll read these guys out to you in just a second. Leaving the past behind with the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Capricorn, again, is asking for you to be grounded. All right, to go towards your achievements here and what you want to create and what you want to accomplish. All right, healing energy. So we're focusing in on healing. All right. Wow, that one's powerful. is really powerful. Look at the circle around the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. That's what needs to be healed. And look how she's holding the sword down at her base, the root chakra. It's crazy. Those wings on that wand is giving me like the rising of the phoenix wings. All right, and the new moon in Aries, go for it. Raising your vibration. Wow. And I feel like here's where the illumination happens, right at the crown. I'll read them out to you guys. Down at the bottom of the deck, I have angelic protection. All right, so this is giving me like Archangel Michael energy, where you are truly protected. Okay. Secret plan. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has for your life, more the plan that comes to fruition based on your intentions and your highest good. You have been given the incredible gift of free will, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences and opportunities and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you are being encouraged to move into a state of surrender. When you recognize that, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how those intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions is unfolding in a way that God, the universe, feels is for your growth and highest good. Know that every experience you have been through in your life has been a way marker on your journey towards growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging your growth right now. All right, so something about being grateful for the opportunities that are being presented to you. All right, gratitude. Practicing gratitude is what this last quarter moon is all about. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Okay. Now, next one is the healing energy card. Let's see. It says, angels are enveloping you in healing energy at this time. They are swirling around you, filling your mind, your body, and your soul with a soothing and peaceful light. They are guiding you to receive this healing energy and allow your body time to return to its natural state of goodness. Healing is actually an energy that goes beyond the body. It is the return to a natural and good state. It's giving me where you are actually being grounded and balanced. Healing energies are placing their hands upon you in any situations that may be concerning you at this time. Know that the miracles you are seeking and are unfolding before your eyes. You are blessed to receive this card today because the energy it brings will mend any breakages, wounds, or emotionally raw situations that are troubling your heart. And I'm not going to lie to you, the energy that I felt at the very beginning of this reading is gone. All right. So that's the message there with the healing energy. And again, that's the last quarter moon in Capricorn, leaving the past behind. So by April 1st, you guys, whatever has been really burdening you, holding you back, things that need to be released should be gone by then. So Spirit's working with you. And overall, I feel it's in the upper chakras. Again, from the root to the crown. That's what I'm getting with this card. All right. So if you've gone through an awakening, an ascension, and anywhere where you're meant to step up in any way on your spiritual journey here, I feel that that's going to take place really soon. All right. Raising your vibration is what's up next here with this new moon in Aries. All right. It's time to move up a level. That's so crazy. I just said that. It's time to fly high. You may have experienced some setbacks or felt low recently, but that is behind you now, and you have the opportunity to light up like never before. Everything in the universe is everything in the entire universe is comprised. I cannot speak. Everything in the entire universe is comprised of energy, and that energy vibrates, drawing toward it similar energies. So raising your vibration means aligning yourself with situations, people, places, and choices that you know will lift you up, support you, and help you grow. When this card appears, you have overcome the darkness and are moving into a time of opportunity. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you can be born. Know that angels are acknowledging your commitment to growth. You are filling with inspiration now and attracting only the good. It's a different type of energy when you know you can just feel it before it comes out in the reading. It's like that's how you know you're connected. And before I started this spiritual journey, I had a dream of a huge awakening happening around me, and it was like wings went up and it was so colorful. It was like all energies of the chakras were in my dream, and it was like I turned into this, I don't know, it's so crazy. It's like the signs and synchronicities are there. Anyway, these are happy tears, by the way. Happy tears. Because you know when you've came back into the energy of balance, right? And you're not holding what's not yours. Alright? It's important. But anyway, I read them out to you guys. That's exactly what this was giving me. Alright? Was the energy of a rising phoenix. Raise your vibrations. Alright? You are protected. Alright? And funny how angelic protection comes out, and behind that is taking charge and action. I picked them up. Taking charge and action is giving me Aries energy. Alright, going for it. And behind it was Mother, Father, God. Okay. So that direct connection that you have to spirit, alright, whoever you believe in, whoever your Highlanders are, alright, those in higher power. Oh, Lord, have mercy on me. Okay. Very nice reading. I'll pull a crystal and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. I think that was enough for Saturn's day, okay? I believe that was good enough. Okay, here we go. Let's see what comes out of my crystal spirits here. I don't like to cry on camera, but I felt it in the very beginning of the reading. And you guys see how from 1 minute to the next, it was like the energy went away and it came right back. And it's like you're speaking your truth. You feel the energy. I can just call it out in the reading before it even comes out. That's how you know when you're truly connected with the divine. Alright? You can just feel it and trust that you're being guided correctly. It's almost like a confirmation type of deal. Alright, so let's see. There we go. Aquamarine. Enhanced clarity, calm discernment, awareness, and acceptance of one's truth. Number 7. Okay. There's aquamarine. Very good crystal, by the way. Okay. More than ever, it's easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused and on task may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it all out and become clear as you make your decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and the good of all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at a big rock formation or layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you may have overlooked before. First, one at a time, and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insights, and aquamarine spirit has come to show you the way. All right, so this gives me the energy of you have the vision. All right, slow down and look carefully, for there are details that need your time. This is the message of aquamarine spirit, which can help you to become crystal clear, both in communicating your needs and in understanding those of others. Old patterns may cause you to overlook new information, material that could give you important insights into your relationship and assist you in making the right choice for yourself. Trust what you notice. If you're feeling a sense of deja vu when it comes to your relationship, it is the conscious universe calling you to learn the lesson of aquamarine. Be discerning and observant, and you will surely make decisions that are for the highest good of all. That's the relationship message. Prosperity message. Your ability to note details benefits you right now, and aquamarine spirit will help you make calm, clear decisions. When the confidence of having the conscious universe allied with you to co-create wealth and abundance, you can take your time. Be methodical is called for now. Those details you already checked, it's a good time to go over them again. You are poised to gain insights that will benefit you as you work to heal old patterns generated by your ego's fear, patterns that no longer serve you. Break free by exercising discernment right now, for the conscious universe has much wisdom to share with you. You can be confident that everything you need will be right there for you. So the crystal spirit meditation is: aquamarine assists us in communicating on a frequency of love. Meditation with the stone enables us to soften the edges of our words, teaching us to express ourselves from the heart rather than strictly from what we know. This brings a loving vibration to our speech and, interestingly, allows us to truly be heard, as the vibration is felt by those that we are speaking to. So I hope the message today resonated with you guys. I love you, and I'm going to leave it at the beginning there.